Hey love bugs, welcome back. Sorry, we're trying. This is a new setup.
Probably bet you didn't get it, probably. Just do that.
Give me a second.
Molly!
That's better. Hey love bugs, so as the video says, this is going to be a taste test. We're going to be trying these Peeps Root Beer Float, the Blueberry Acai Diet Coke, and the Strawberry Guava Diet Coke. And we're also going to be talking about the birth story. So, you want to go ahead and open those? And, you know, little man had to make a little guest appearance. Now that he's part of the Love Bugs family. So, it all started, since we've got one open. Sorry. No, Molly. No, Molly. Not for you. Why don't you pull one off for each of us? Thank you. And no, Molly, you cannot have. This is what it looks like. And it looks dark on the bottom. Everybody was saying that it was dark on the bottom.
Of course.
But it all started when I spiked a fever of 100.4, which, if you're pregnant, you really shouldn't be spiking a fever that high. And so I had spiked a fever and I had to call the ambulance in the middle of the night. They drove me all the way up to the hospital. The hospital decided, well, you keep spiking fevers. Your blood pressure, my blood pressure was irregular and it kept spiking. And I also had a bladder infection, apparently. So that was fun. So, then, they decided to try and regulate my blood pressure, and it wasn't working. So they decided, okay, she needs to be induced. So they started me on Pitocin, sometime at, 7 the next morning?
Yeah.
6 or 7 the next morning. And they were giving me fentanyl for pain. And the fentanyl was counteracting the Pitocin.
She was on highest dose of Pitocin they had.
I was on Pitocin. I had several rounds of Pitocin, and I was also on a mag drip, which is magnesium, for seizures, just because of my labor. But I was slowly progressing, and it was taking forever. I was in labor for 40 hours, which, if you do the math, is almost 2 days. It's 8 hours shy of 2 days. So, I was in labor for 48 hours. Then on February 4th at 8:29 p.m., well, let me back up. My parents had come up to the hospital. Alex was already there with me. And the perspective, you should have seen the perspective from my perspective. My mom was at the foot. My mom was watching my son come out of my body. My husband was on this side. My dad was on the other, up here by my head. And all the doctors were by my legs, obviously. So the way that I had pushed, he was getting stuck on my pelvis, or my pelvic bone in the front. So I had to grin and grunt and really push him out. But once I grunted hard, he finally came out. I mean, I had been pushing for what, 5 minutes?
You ran about, yeah.
When I finally when I finally got enough breath to push hard enough. And so they were all there and they were yelling, push, push, push. If you had seen it from my perspective, I really wish, honestly, I wish somebody had recorded their faces, because everybody was looking like they were trying to watch a football game. But instead of saying push, as far as, push, 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 get the touchdown, it was push, 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 get the baby out. So then at 8:29 p.m., he was born. He was 4 pounds, 4 ounces, 17 inches long. He was breathing fine. He isn't a crybaby, so he let out his initial cry, and he was fine. And then they set him on my chest, and but he did obviously have to go to the NICU because he was born at 33 weeks and 6 days. So he is the sweetest thing. I mean, he's just sitting here through this whole thing. Say hi, bud. Say hi. And yeah, that is the story of Little Sparrow's birth. If you missed our last video, you would have caught the name reveal. He spent 11 days in the NICU.
Yeah.
And then he came home the day after Valentine's Day. And now he's here. He's had his first doctor's appointment. His first doctor's appointment with the pediatrician. And he was 4 pounds, 11 ounces, and 19 inches long. So
Yep.
he's been gaining weight. You see that little smirk? He's like, yes, I have. He's a happy boy. Anyway, speaking of gaining weight, we are going to consume our peat. Sorry. So this is what it looks like, and it's root beer float flavored. We found everything at Kroger. Yep, it's root beer.
Mm. Mm.
Thank God for the marshmallow part.
Mm. Mm.
The marshmallow cuts the root beer, the flavor, making it the float.
If you have a tooth problem, do not eat a lot of these.
Uh-huh. So, now, I'm probably going to end up liking that one better, knowing me. So, first one we're going to try of the Diet Cokes is the Blueberry Acai. Yep. It's blueberry. Excuse me.
It's very good. If you like acai.
If you like blueberry. Here, open that one.
Hmm?
Hi, bud. Where's his bottle? Right there. It'll be alright. that one better. That one actually tastes like a strawberry soda.
Yeah.
By the way, if you see that I'm not asking for his thing for the root beer stuff, it's because I don't like root beer.
I do.
But here's little man. This is little Sparrow. He's a sleepy boy and Mommy's messing with him. Come on, stop. Stop messing with me, Mom. But he is so sweet.
So what's your verdict on these right here?
They taste like what they say they're supposed to taste like.
Sodas too.
This one, I'd give an 8 out of a 10. This one I'd give a 10 out of a 10. Would I get that one ever again? For me? No. Would I get this one? Probably.
We're not Diet Coke people.
No.
But I'll take it. I like the blueberry is pretty good. It's just the blueberry taste does die out pretty quickly.
Mhm.
So yeah. So
Anyway, if you have any questions about that I didn't answer about the birth or whatever, or how Dad felt about it, let me know.
we have new challenges for us.
Or if you have any questions about mom life. I mean, I may be a new mom, but I have been experiencing some things. So, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified when we upload videos. And remember that we love you, love bugs. Mwah.